Hi, I'm Randy Pierson, Vice President of Life and Annuities for Gord Marketing, and I want to welcome you to another exciting episode of Selling Life and Annuities, where today we're going to talk about annuities in specific and the top 5 reasons why you as an advisor should be selling them. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today, and I'm really excited. I got Tim Luby, our Regional Vice President on the annuity side, and as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons as to why an agent should be selling fixed indexed annuities. So Tim, I'm going to let you take it away. What's number 1?
Number 1 reason to buy a fixed index annuity is safety, which is interesting because, a lot of times people think something like rate would be more important than that, but safety is the number 1 reason to buy annuities, and it relates to the protection of principal. That's very important, and then also the protection of any gains. And it kind of has to do with the kind of the zero is the hero idea, and largely building on the fact that they're for retirement. And the closer people get to retirement, the more people are concerned about the return of their money versus on their money. So safety.
Yeah, I agree. I think it stands to reason that that should be number 1. I think that there's a lot of agents out there that tend to focus on what I'm sure is going to be one of those reasons down the list, but returns. They focus on the indexing strategies and what can their clients make on their money. However, that the statement that you made there just a second ago, and that is the phrase, clients are mostly concerned of the return of their money, right? Than the return on their money.
That's right.
I think that's critical and something that every agent, when discussing annuities, should bring up.
Yeah.
But what's number 2?
Number 2, then, we'll come back to the rates issue, is tax deferral. Okay. Annuities offer tax deferral or tax control if you do it right, for qualified or non-qualified money. And both safety and tax deferral actually rate for clients higher than the rates, than the yield.
Yeah, and I think, once again, that's another often under-addressed subject matter as it relates to annuities that agents address with their clients. The fact that if it's a non-qualified annuity, we can defer the tax for an extended period of time. Well, certainly with a qualified annuity as well. But that whole tax subject matter, I'm betting that a lot of agents out there get a little squirmy about it because they're afraid that they don't know everything they should know. But I think you would agree with me. We could assure those advisors that it's not that complicated, right?
That's
whole
right.
Tax subject matter.
Yeah, it's not tax-free. It's not tax avoidance. It's putting you in control of your taxes. With non-qualified money, you pay taxes when you take the money out. And with qualified, whether it's an annuity or someone else, you pay tax on everything when you take it out because you've never paid tax on it before. Yeah. So it's pretty straightforward, but it's a key component as to why annuities appeal to customers.
Yeah, and it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. All right, number 3.
Now we get to the rates.
All right.
So rates and rates of return. And the rates of return are pretty compelling. Now, interestingly, as we've noticed, this is the way clients rate annuities, or the desire for fixed index annuities, that they rate it 3rd. But it's a lot of times as advisors and wholesalers and distributors of annuity products in this business that we get hung up on the rates. We think the rates are a little bit low or a little bit lighter than we want. Our clients don't. Yeah. They see what rates are offered with the banks. They know what they're making on money right now. And so the rates are pretty competitive in their eyes. And the market has been very innovative. So the fixed index annuity market, a few years ago, it had about 15 indexes total. Mm-hmm. Now it's got hundreds. And they've gotten much more competitive, the indexes have, and the carriers and how they do this, being able to find indexes that can outperform like the S&P, other numbers like that, and do it on a much more affordable basis. Meaning having much more meaningful participation, if you will, on the client in the effects, those index gains.
Yeah, I agree. And, certainly lest we forget that, at the time of the recording of this video, we're experiencing an incredibly down market, right? And
highly volatile, right? And
those issues that we just discussed, most importantly, the safety and security of the client's funds, and also the fact that, zero is your hero, and we can provide a product that can provide them with a guaranteed return on their money, right? There are options within the products that we could select to provide that, and you're not going to get that with monies that are in securities,
the market, right?
In the market. And then the other thing too is, and we were just chatting about this morning, today I saw in the news inflation running 9.1%, right? 9.1%. And for a lot of those prospective clients out there that have safe money lying around, they're actually losing ground every single day, right? Because they're not getting enough return on their funds. And, it's that those funds are just being too lazy, right? Too lazy.
Right.
So what were we at? Number 5?
We were close to that, yes. So, interestingly, on the rates, those rates are pretty high. And it's funny you talk about the people being in the market. They're in the market because they're chasing higher returns.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of index annuities out there that offer double-digit returns, opportunities for double-digit returns with no downside. That's pretty compelling.
Yeah.
Number 4, the primary reason people buy annuities is because of the lifetime income options that they offer. If it's an annuity, annuities are designed to build up and distribute retirement income. So every annuity, whether it be a MYGA or a fixed index annuity, has to have guaranteed income component built into it, or it's not an annuity. And nothing else that people can buy offers a guaranteed income that you cannot outlive. Social Security will do it, pensions will do it, but you can't buy those.
Yeah.
You can buy an annuity and get an income guaranteed for the rest of your life or your joint lives if that's the case. And that's one of the primary reasons people are buying them.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Guaranteed income for life. So now we're ready for number 4.
The last thing, yes, would be the estate advantages, or kind of the living benefits, if you will. Living benefits are important. Liquidity in the event of unforeseen circumstances, whether that be confinement to a long-term care facility, missing ADLs, even diagnosed with a terminal illness. So liquidity for those things, but also the estate planning advantage, the fact that you can name a beneficiary and have it bypass probate and go to your beneficiaries as you wish without having to set up a trust or pay a fee. So the estate advantages in terms of the simplicity of being able to have money pass from an annuity the way you want it to, a significant advantage.
Yeah, and another oftentimes forgotten about subject matter that agents and advisors should be familiar with enough to at least communicate some of that to their clients. Because all of those 5 reasons why annuities are hot in general, and then certainly in specific FIAs, are important, right? Or should be important to those prospects and clients and should be effectively communicated. Well, good stuff. Good stuff, Tim. If you're an agent out there and you want to be a better annuity salesperson, then you need to pick up the phone and give us a call. You can certainly reach out to Tim Luby, our RVP of Annuity Sales, anytime, 24/7, right, Tim?
That's right.
and
true.
he stands ready to assist you in learning how to make annuities a much more critical part of your sales process. Now, by the way, as a means to enhance your sales process, click subscribe at the bottom of this video so that every Tuesday when we roll out new content, you'll be sure to be notified so that you can learn about some of these tools and techniques and ways to be a better salesman in the insurance industry. But unfortunately, we've run out of time for this video. So on behalf of Tim Luby and myself, we'd like to wish you a happy selling.